Hello there. Welcome in. How are you doing? Does it work? Yeah, it looks like it works. So, welcome in, everybody. And today we are going for meditation first for 30 minutes. And then we're going for some yoga. If you'd like to join in, feel free to join in. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Oh, wow. We are already a little late. Wow. But we're good. We're good. Let me quickly turn on what we need to have on the side here. So you can, if people join in later, they can kind of like read it through and just join in. And we are going for 30 minutes. So time is not exact at the left right now running, but we are going for 30 minutes and I will take you out of the meditation again. And I'll explain quickly what the meditation is about, how we're doing that, and then it's completely on your own. Or you can read on the left again if you lose it. So what we want to do, by the way, my name is Marcel and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy and motivation. Hi guys! And I'm here for the instructions, for the support, for the questions, and yeah, feel free to join in. If you like to join in right now, come to a great sit, either up in a chair completely fine, or down on the floor on a sitting pillow, or up on some books. And with that said, come into a great sit, however you like to sit, cross-legged, or maybe knees forward. Make sure it feels comfortable to you. And anytime your sitting posture becomes uncomfortable, feel free to change your sitting posture. Next to that, one more thing. We want to focus on your inhale and your exhale. So focusing on your breath, going in and out. That's what we're doing in this meditation. And every time you lose the connection with your breath, every time you come into your thoughts, just effortlessly and non-judgmental. So not judging yourself. Oh no, I've lost my thoughts again. I'm so bad. Don't do that, but effortlessly come back to your inhale and your exhale. With that said, let's start for 30 minutes. See you in 30 minutes, dear friends. See you in 30 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I hope we're not getting a big raid right now, meanwhile the meditation, but it just happens how it happens. And we continue. So have a wonderful, wonderful meditation. See you in 30 minutes. And we are going for 25 minutes of meditation, then 5 minutes of Shavasana. I'll guide the transition there and I'll take you out again, out of it. So enjoy. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Lie down on your back. Extend your legs. Release the arms by your sides and just be. So releasing your breath here. Releasing your breath. And just be. Your arms are pointing up towards the sky. Your feet are facing away from each other. Close your eyes and just be for 5 minutes. And slowly, slowly start to move your feet, your fingers. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, open up your eyes and come back to your body. Feel your whole body, observe your whole body. How does your body feel? And we slowly transition towards a yoga lesson right now. Welcome in, Vidal. Good to have you. Good to have you. Hope you're doing good. How are you doing? Good. So take your time sitting up. Take your time. No need to hurry. I quickly set up everything for the yoga lesson, so take your time. Quickly setting up the microphone. If it sounds a little, sorry for that. So if it cracks a little. Okay. Here we are. Good. And slowly, as you may be still sitting, let's stand up today. Let's start standing today. What about that? What do you say about that? So if you're still sitting, stand up. Mindfully transition slowly. Check how you're standing up. And my name is Marcel. And I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. That's Shawn. Hello guys. Shawn is a dragon. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, to answer the questions and for the support. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the chat. If anything comes up that is unclear to you, please feel free to ask in the chat. If you have questions about meditation, I'll do my best to answer them. If I can't, I'll reach out to my meditation teacher. That's my promise to you. And from here, feel free to join in, smile, and come to a great stand. Bring your heels below your hips and connect with your body. How does your body feel today? You don't need to necessarily do that much here, but just observe. You can close your eyes and feel your body. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And feel how your legs are connected to the floor. Observe how your legs are feeling, how your feet are feeling that touch the floor. Just coming really into your body and observing today. Hey CL, what up? How are you doing? Good to have you. Good to have you. We're just starting the yoga lesson right now, so if you like to join in, feel free to join in. Going for 45 minutes. My name again is Marcel, but you know that. And we're currently just connecting with our feet. We're observing how our feet feeling, touching the ground right here, right now. Having the feet below our hips. And we are in day 258 of 2020. So not much longer, and 2020 is already like gone. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just like a little bit more than 110 days, right? And wait, no, less than 110 days. 108 days. Then 2020 is over. Crazy, isn't it? Same chillin'? Great, that's good. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Dragon Blue. Thank you for the lurk. And from here, really observe your body, how your body is feeling. And then let's slowly, slowly start. Breathe in deep. And out. Good. We're starting slow, so don't worry. We're getting faster. Bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward and down. And again, forward, upward, backward and down. And big shout out to Dragon Blue, by the way. And hi, welcome in Bristol. Wow, so many beautiful people here today. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward and down. Forward, upward, backward and down. Connecting with your shoulders. How are your shoulders feeling? Check in, ask yourself, how are my shoulders feeling? As you're doing this movement, bring the shoulders forward, upward, backward and down. By the way, Dragon Blue, why don't you give yourself a big shout out? So you have mud for a reason. You can give yourself a shout out. You're doing an awesome job. Doing a lot of art and the yoga stream. Shake your wrists out, shake your shoulders, your elbows. And Shawn, Dream Team, shoulders feel sore. That's good. Listen to how they feel. They say they need more attention. Okay, you know, let's do that. Shake your wrists out, your shoulders, your elbows. We're going to do that. We're going to release the shoulders a lot. So they... Good. How do your hands feel? Shake them to the front and shake them to the back. How does that feel? And one thing that is really, really valuable, if you've never done that, it's really, really valuable. Just bring your arms by your sides and turn the thumb towards the back. Turn the thumb towards the back, back. Further. And what's happening is that our chest kind of like comes a little bit forward. We're like more open, right? And then let's turning it around. Bring the thumb forward, and turn it again to the back. So the shoulders come forward. Do you feel that? Connecting with that a lot. Connecting with that feeling, and again, bring the thumb forward, and to the back again, to the outer back again. There's kind of like, I still struggle to instruct it, but right now our fingers are kind of like, palms are open to the outside and the thumb is pointing to the back. And then turning it forward again, and just feel how it feels different right now. Thumb is pointing to the back, the pinky finger is pointing forward. And the shoulders pop forward, right? And then let's go to the back again. I mean, the pinky finger is always forward. How can I really instruct that? Our shoulders are to the back right here, right now. And breathe in the air deep. Breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. And see how this goes. And release the breath and bring the hands forward. Turn the hands forward. And our shoulders pop forward. Do you see that? Good. And try to breathe in here as deep as you can. And maybe you feel something and then release. Good. And how was the breathing as you had the hands like turned like forward, so the shoulders pop forward and we kind of close ourselves? How did the breathing feel there? And how did the breathing feel as we kind of opened the shoulders to the back? This is really an important thing to realize. As we're going throughout the day, we don't want to slouch forward. And why? You guys, why don't we want to do that? Think about it. Should I say it? But you know it, you guys. Because of the breath. We want to be able to breathe deep. We want to be able to breathe deep. And if we breathe deep, we automatically get into the right posture. That's the insight here. If we can breathe deep, we automatically get into the right posture. So instead of thinking about, oh, I need to get into the right posture, what do I need to do with my shoulders, with my chin, with everything in my body, right? Just try to breathe deeper. Just try to breathe deeper and you get there. That's the big insight here. Good. Shake your wrists. Thank you for giving yourself a shout out, Dragon Blue. Shake your wrists, shake your shoulders, shake your feet. Good, and bring your arms forward. Fingers are vertical here. Bring the thumb up and then bring the thumb in. Extend the thumb up and bring the thumb in. Let's bring awareness there to your hands. What's happening if you're doing that movement? Does your right arm move? Does your left arm move? Compare the right arm with the left arm. Do your fingers move? So much to see here. Observe. Circling your thumb forward. If you have any questions at any point, please feel free to ask. And then circling the thumb to the back. And yoga is a supporting practice. So it shall support everything else that you do throughout your life. So make fists with your wrists and bring the wrists up and down, move the wrists up and down. So trying to find energy throughout for your day or maybe for sleep. Finding energy, get exhausted for sleep, for example, or find energy for the day. And get into your body and observe your body right here, right now. Good. Release, shake your wrists out, your shoulders, elbows, and interlace the fingers in front of you. Smile. And circle your wrists. Circle your wrists. And Priscilla, I appreciate you telling how it feels. Telling how it feels, how your shoulders feeling. And we're going to do some more exercises for the shoulders. So circling your wrists right now. This is also like if you circle the wrists a little bit more with your elbows. The whole movement goes up into the shoulders. It should feel also really, really good. And then maybe try to circle in the other direction. And again, we are grabbing on really, really soft. So we're just interlacing the fingers, right? We're almost not grabbing on. We're just interlacing the fingers. And they are kind of like connected to each other. So you see that? Good. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. And release, shake your wrists out, your shoulders out. Bring your left hand to your right elbow and circle your right arm. By the way, Vidal, if you're here, if you have any suggestions of what you would like to do, please let me know. And we are like doing this yoga practice like really individually in one sense. So if you have any questions, if you have any like suggestions, oh my lower back hurts, can we do something against it? Can we observe there's something? Or can we do something right here, right now? Then please ask, and we're going to look into that right here, right now, always, if something else is going on. But in my observation of yoga, it's kind of like release that, change the side, circling your hand one side. My observation of yoga, it's like a little bit complete, maybe not complete, like really targeting all the health aspects of the body, completely not, but it really serves your health. It really serves your health. So there are practices for your back, in there in every yoga lesson that you're going to. In every yoga lesson that you're going to, there are practices that you do that really benefit your health. So release your arms, shake your wrists out, your shoulders, your elbows. So you're doing something great. And of course, if you don't like an exercise that I'm doing, please, 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 I'm not watching you. Please feel free to change that exercise and do something that feels better to you. Good. And here we bring the chin to the right shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. So not pressing here, not engaging the muscles here at the neck, but really just looking over the right shoulder and releasing your shoulders down and breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. Belly into the chest. And releasing your breath, looking over the left shoulder. And using your breath as a tool here. So breathing in deep. Breathing out, changing the side. You're doing amazing. The right shoulder, using your breath as a tool. And breathing out, changing. Going the left shoulder last time, breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And releasing, coming into middle of your head. And again, using your breath as a tool, let me quickly explain, is just we're breathing in so deep that we create maybe an additional stretch, which is something wonderful that we can do with our breath. And we just need to get there some awareness. So if you never felt that, feel free to check that out. We're doing such a great job here together. Thank you for joining in, everybody. Bring your right ear to your right shoulders and release your shoulders down as good as you can. Right ear to the right shoulder. Bring your chin a little bit back. Great job. From here, get long from your left shoulder to the left ear. Great, great, great. Breathing in deep. And breathing out, release your head forward and down, half circling in from the right shoulder to the left shoulder. And feel a stretch from your right shoulder to your right leg. Breathe, not right leg, right ear. Right shoulder to the right ear. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And breathing out, half circling it to the right. 2 last times. So 1 more time each side. And breathing out, releasing your head. Other side, left ear to the left shoulder. You're doing amazing. And release your head forward and down. Lift your head up. And this is my cat that you're probably hearing. She's just meowing for attention. And she doesn't hear that good anymore, unfortunately. She's 20 years old. And so she's really meowing a lot and wanting something. But don't worry about it. She will get that sooner or later. With this, but not right now, not intruding your yoga lesson. Good. With that said, let's go a little bit further. We already check in one more time with your shoulders quick. So just a little, move them a little bit. How are they feeling right now? Are they kind of like, oh wow, I need to relax them a little bit more? So maybe let's do that. First of all, let's come to a forward fold. So we're really taking it slow today. Oops, sorry, Shawn. Don't fall over, I just wanted to shift you a little bit over, so good. Okay. Come to a forward fold, so come to the front of the mat, bend your knees a little bit, hinge at the hips. You can grab onto your thighs as you move down, and then release your body down. And just feel a little how that feels today, and you can have your knees bent as well. Release your head and nod your head a little. Great. To release your neck and your head. And from here, plant your... Slowly bring your knees down. And we are going to directly do child's pose. So bring your knees to the sides of the mat, big toes together, and we reach the hands forward. This is called child's pose. Bring the shoulders a little bit away from your ears and release your head down. And here you can bring the shoulders a little bit more in and kind of like bring the elbows, stand the elbows up or bring the elbows down on the floor, and then you can give yourself a little neck massage, a little shoulder massage. So if really tense there, or you really engaged it there, give yourself a little massage. Should feel good. Your neck. And breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest one more time. And then shifting yourself up into all fours. And from all fours, we're doing some cat-cow quick. And then we move a little further. So bring your shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And from here, vertebra by vertebra, from your lower spine, moving up. Welcome in, city girl. Welcome in. How are you doing? And from lower spine, slowly going up, vertebra by vertebra. You can just join in, city girl, if you like. We're going slow and breathing out from the top of the head down, vertebra by vertebra down. And up again, from your lower spine up, breathing in. And breathing out from the top of the head down. Observing how your back feels. Here you want to breathe out completely. Push your back up and then breathing in deep in your belly, into your chest. And in this posture, I want to shift awareness to your neck right now. What your neck is doing, we really want to push your neck up here. And this is kind of like the posture where we're doing it. In other kind of postures, we're not doing it. We kind of have the head aligned with the spine. But here, as we kind of warm up the whole vertebra, the whole spine, all the vertebrae, all the spine, the whole spine, we're kind of bringing the head up as well, as kind of like as it's connected to the spine, right? Want to warm up everything. And from here, come back into the middle, shift your hips to the left, to the right. Just feel how it feels good to you to move right now with your hips. Release the elbows a little bit. And release your head as well. Great job. And from here, you can shift yourself to a child's pose and can shift yourself completely forward. You can check in what feels good to you right here, right now. And if you don't have any idea of what to do, think about moving like a snake. Releasing the neck maybe completely, if that feels good to you. Bending your elbows a lot. Or you can also think about making an 8 with the hips. So arcing and rounding your spine and creating a lying 8 with the hips. Great. And maybe release your elbows a little bit. Good. And from here, sit back on your heels. And there's one thing that I teach always in my yoga lessons. This is like the mounts of the fingers. To have them really connected to the floor helps us to protect the wrists and really helps us in so much other practices. So I teach this awareness practice every time I teach yoga, almost every time I teach yoga. So please come to like this knee sit and either tuck your toes in or untuck them as it feels better to you, and then bring the mounts of the fingers together, so they touch each other. Release the fingers down and release the wrists down, and from there we push in through the hands and you feel all the mounts of the fingers connected to each other, and release again and push in through the mounts of the fingers and release again and push in through the mounts of the fingers and release. Feel all the mounts of the fingers connected to each other. Release. And again, the mounts of the fingers is where the finger is attached, right? Here, where the fingers are attached. Good. Pushing in one last time. And releasing. And additionally, there's another thing that you can do to kind of check on yourself if you're doing it right. So you can bring the hands together, pushing through the mounts of the fingers, and lift the hands up. And you want to lift it up towards a light source, and you kind of want to look between your wrists kind of through, and you want to see at their ring finger kind of a little hole, just a little tiny hole when you push the mounts of the fingers together. So there's a little hole, and you see some light coming through that hole. Of course, maybe your physiology, your kind of like how you build is a little bit different, and of course maybe you will see the hole at a little different point, but approximately like this you want to see it. And now we come, why are we doing this? Now we're coming to why we are doing this. It's to protect our wrists. It's easily said, so let's see why. Bring our hands forward and push the mounts of the fingers into the mat. So the mounts of the fingers are connected into the mat right here, right now. So middle finger is kind of pointing forward, index finger is pointing forward. So, yeah, index finger or middle finger is pointing really forward. Pushing through the mounts of the fingers a lot. Good. And so there's no air here between. This is the important thing, no air between the finger mount and the mat. And then tuck your toes in and shift your hips up into the sky, coming into kind of like between downward facing dog and plank pose. So coming between downward facing dog and plank pose. And what we're doing here is pushing out of the arms up, pushing out of the legs up as much as you can, and push your back up as much as you can. And try to shake here, warming up your body. Pushing up as much as you can through the legs, breathing in deep. Pushing up as much as you can through the arms. Pushing your back up. Great job, and release down. Great. Check your arms out. How are your arms feeling? How are your shoulders feeling? Observing your whole body today. That's what we're doing. Thank you for joining in, everybody. It's so amazing to have so many wonderful people here today. Oh, great. So bring your hands forward again. Push in through the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers a little bit, maybe. So clawing your fingers mean kind of like pulling the fingers in, the fingertips in. Pushing the mounts of the fingers down is still the first thing that we want to do here. And then shift your hips up. And from here, let's come a little bit more into downward facing dog and start to walk your heels up and down. Heels up and down. Great, great, great. And look between your wrists and start to walk forward. Breathing out, bend your knee. Up, great job. Now from here, shift all the way to the left leg and step back with your right leg, turning it 90 degrees. We're coming into a warrior 2 here. And warrior 2 is important. The alignment is really, really important. So first of all, let's start basics. We want to have the hips kind of like coming to the side. But then, as we're doing this, we want to make sure that our front knee is over the front heel. And if that's not the case anymore, we can turn the back foot's toes a little bit forward. So again, if your front knee is coming to the side, it's not like pointing in the direction of your toes, then we really want to take care of that and bring the front knee over the front heel and maybe turn your back foot's toes a little bit forward so we kind of lessen the hip opening or the hip tension a little bit. Great. And from there, engage our back foot's knees, back foot, feel the back foot's outer edge of the foot and bring our arms by your sides. Get long from your feet up to the top of the head as you're breathing in. Looking over the front hand. Good. Turn your hands around, bring the shoulder blades onto the back together. Great job. And just turn the hands around again, leaving the shoulder blades on the back. Great. Looking over the front hand, get long from hand to hand. And extend the fingers away from each other. Feel strong, strong, strong. Draw your feet together, doing amazing. And then coming into peaceful warrior. So leaning to the back, draw the belly in and up a little bit, your chest in and up a little, and leaning to the back. Great job. You can bring your back hand to your thigh if you like. And looking up into the sky. Coming to the front, bring your front elbow to the front knee. Extending your right leg up into the sky. Great job, everybody. Doing amazing, smiling, feeling good. And from here, we're coming to my not favorite pose, to be honest with you. But we need to work on that as well, on the things that we don't like, right? So we step in a little bit with our back foot, just a little tiny bit. So as we have been quite far before, we kind of like step in 1/3 that way, and we straighten our front foot. Again, our knee is in line with the front toes, and we bring our arms by our sides and imagine somebody is pulling you forward on the front hand. It's kind of like pulling you forward on the front hand, right? And what's happening here is that the lower left, the left hip, or the front, let's say the front hip is going, it's kind of like dropping down, right? Meanwhile, the other hip is in further up. Do you feel that a little? Do you feel that a little? Let's go up again one more time. Bring our arms by our side and somebody is drawing you forward, right? The front hand, good job. Good job. Your back hip is up. Front hip is a little down. Draw the belly in and up, and we reach down wherever we land. We have both our sides long here. So not rounding, we're not rounding, but we're keeping the sides long of our body. This is the important thing, and we grab on to wherever we can. Our back leg is strong, our knees are strong. We look up into the sky, bring your shoulder blades a little bit to the back. Draw the belly in and up, chest a little bit up. Great job. Breathe in deep one more time. And release. Good. Trikonasana is this. Whoa. Triangle pose called. And I can't go deep in there because it's a big hip opener. And yeah, just honor where you are. You're doing amazing. You are doing amazing. So come to the front of the mat, shift all the way to the right leg, stepping back with your left leg and turning in 90 degrees. Let's come again to wonderful warrior two. So let's make this good again. Our front leg is in line with the middle of the back foot. So if you draw a line from the front leg, it's pointing into the middle of the back foot. Good. Our hips are open to the side, kind of, good. You have that. And from there, we want to make sure that our front knee is over the front heel, as your hips are really open to the side. It might be the case that if you do this, that the front knee is coming to the side, and then what you need to do is bring your toes from the back foot a little bit forward. So move the toes of the back foot a little bit forward, so you create a little bit more space in the hips, and you can easier move the knee over the heel. Bring your arms by your sides, get long from hand to hand, look over the front hand, and breathe in deep. Draw the feet together and get long to the top of the head. Doing amazing. Breathing out, taking up more space, observing your whole body, breathing in. Get long from hand to hand. Breathing out, bring your arms around, turn your hands around. Bring your shoulder blades onto the back together. And breathing in again. Turn only your hands around. Get long, long, long from hand to hand. Extend your fingers away from each other. Great job. And peaceful warrior, bring your left hand or your back hand to your thigh. Belly in and up, chest in and up, and lean to the back. Great job. Look up into the sky. You're doing amazing. And come to the front. Bring the elbow to the knee. And get long, long, long. Smile here. Draw the belly in and up. Taking care of your body today. Draw the feet together and come up. Amazing. Step a little forward with your back foot. So 1/3 of the way. And from here, we engage our thigh. Our knee is kind of pointing towards the toes. Good. That's hard for me right now. This side is different for me because like my knee is really, it's really making struggles lately a little bit. Kind of hurts a little, and that's all right now. So bring your arms by your sides. Keep your knees engaged. Somebody is pulling you forward over to the front. And what's happening again here is that the front hip drops down, the back hip goes up. Again, keep your knees engaged. Keep your back foot's edge engaged. Outer edge engaged, right? And again, somebody's pulling you forward. And release your hand down wherever it drops onto. Bring your shoulder blades onto the back together and look up into the sky. Draw the belly in and up, your chest in and up. It should feel really, really good. So we're not rounding, but we're keeping our sides long here. Our sides are long. You can feel with your arms. Front hip is dropped. Back hip is high. Great job. Looking up into the sky. Breathing in deep one more time. And release. Ooh. Good. Coming to the front. Good. Shake your legs out. Shake your knees, your arms, your feet. How did that feel? Yeah. Just stand for a little moment here. How does your body feel right now? And let's go and lay down on your back. Take your time coming there. Take your time moving there. Back. Make sure You're in control. Control of how you're going down. You roll to your back. Maybe sit down and lie slowly back down onto your back. But do it consciously. So being in control how you're moving, right? Good job. And from here, come into cactus pose and bring your knees up. So cactus pose is elbows lying by your sides, next to your shoulders, finger pointing up, and then release your knees to the right and release your knees to the left. Windshield wipers here. Should feel really, really good. Doing amazing. So today we are observing our body. Tomorrow we are going into an inversion practice, so we are working towards handstand there. So it's going to be a little bit more intense than this yoga lesson today. So if you're in for that, feel free to join tomorrow and have a little bit more intense session. However, this yoga lesson can also be felt like really intense, like observing your body. You can learn so much about your body. And bring your knees up, bring your knees in and grab on through the thighs and grab on to either the toes with the index finger and the middle finger to your toes or to the outer edges of the feet. Good job. I grab on with the index finger and the middle finger to my toes because that's just easier for me. As I'm not too flexible, I kind of can stretch my legs a little bit more. In happy baby pose, smiling, being happy baby, shifting yourself to the left and to the right. Great. Extending the right leg, the left. Great. How does that feel? And then slowly, when you're ready, release the legs down, extend the legs. Toes are facing away from each other, arms are lying by the side, and let's come into Shavasana together. So feet are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your sides, and palms are pointing up towards the sky. And just be. Close your eyes. Just be. How does your body feel? Just be. Just be. I will get you back to your body in about 2 minutes. Then we're closing the yoga lesson. So just be. Really great job. Really great job. Having your eyes closed, just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Coming back to your body right here, right now. When you're ready, draw your knees in towards your belly. Shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. Great job. From there, make sure it feels comfortable to you. The side body position feels comfortable to you. Good. Softening the skin of the face, the tongue, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Softening or releasing all the tension in your chest, your belly, your hips, your back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your toes. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Observing your whole body. Great job. And with your next deep breath, lift yourself up by your side and come into a final sitting position. And as soon as you're there, bring your hands in front of the heart together. Lifting yourself up into a final sitting position. As soon as you're there, bring your hands in front of the heart together, having your eyes still closed. Honoring your yoga practice today. Wishing you a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in this world. With that said, Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Release the arms. Thank you for practicing with me today. My name is Marcel, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, for the questions if there are any, and for the support. So if you have any questions, please always feel free to ask me. With that said, I appreciate every follow you can give me here on Twitch. Also, if you have any questions, ideas, or suggestions, rather than just posting them here on Twitch live, you can also post them in my Discord. Feel free to join there if you have any questions or if you like to communicate with the community. All these live streams are going live up on, not live, but are going up on YouTube. Check that out. And with that said, we have a wonderful podcast coming up next Friday together with Vigor Habitus about nurturing yourself. Not just nurturing, but you know what I mean, I guess, like food and stuff. And where it's going to be amazing. It's going to really be amazing. So check that out on Friday coming up at 4 p.m. Central European time, Central European summer time. And it's going to be amazing. So really check that out if you have time. You can also ask questions. It's going to be a live podcast. I'm really looking forward to that. Next to that, we have the yoga fun right after the podcast that I gave. It just was a coincidence. And we have a yoga lesson then as well, which will be about balance. So I'm excited about that. And you guys, thank you for tuning in today. And with that said, tune in tomorrow again taking care of your body every day. That's what we're doing here. And honoring your yoga practice, that's also what we're doing. With that said, you guys, let's go and rate somebody. Let's go and rate somebody! Are you in with me? And are you in to share some love with somebody? So, we are always rating with love. First of all, explain it. So, put your favorite emote and then write rating with love and then put your favorite emote again. That's what we're doing, and we are going to rate. Who can we rate today? Let's see. Let me quickly check out Twitch. Whoop, I just wrote it wrong. Let me quickly check out who's online. And then, yeah, I guess we're going towards Yoga Hana then, I guess. So Yoga Hana is also a wonderful streamer. Thank you, Whittle, for joining, by the way. I hope you enjoyed it. Today was a little bit slower. Tomorrow we will do inversions. I highly recommend that. And we are going to rate Yoga Hana. So Yoga Hana is another yogi here and also a personal fitness trainer. He's amazing. He's doing a lot of great. He does a lot of great stuff, and he also plays some games sometime. I also play some games sometime, but yeah. Let's check him out. Let's check him out how he's doing in Overwatch, shall we? So let's raid Yoga Hana. And his name is Tony, by the way. He's a great yoga teacher. He does a lot of great fun streams. I'm trying my best to also do that. And you guys, thank you for being here today. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Bye bye! Bye bye! Bye bye! Bye bye! Good. Thank you for joining in with all. See you very soon. By the way, you're playing Fall Guys. Maybe I'll join in too in a round or two if you're playing anytime soon. Bye bye! See you soon!
Marcel, this has got to be some sort of a record. You've rated me twice within the same day. Welcome in, Marcel. Again, can I say that? It is later here, but you rated me. How you doing, Raiders? We're just playing some Overwatch. Not my typical type of stream. I'm usually doing fitness and yoga streams, but you know, we were playing video games with old Game Lady, who's my sister, and a good friend, Pumpkin Panda. And we're gaming tonight with Coral Hug, who's joining us in Overwatch tonight. So, hey-o, old Game Lady. Hey, Horse. I'm not gonna say your name. Horse 3 COCKK. Good try though.